Oh, I didn't have the countdown ready. Oh my goodness. Okay. There. Ooh. All right. Starting a little bit later than I had scheduled, unfortunately, but that's how it goes. You plan to do something, sometimes you pass out. Opponents are certainly going to pass out from these amazing additions. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Perhaps you passed out waiting for this, but well, if you're watching it later on, hopefully you got some good sleep. Yeah, I think I'm on to something. I'm going to keep tweaking the potential of big scary dinosaurs, supercharging them with these Wayward Swordtooth. Lovely stuff. And Bonders Enclave there. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. All right, let's see if I can get myself resized perfectly tonight. Oh, I think it's got to be up a little bit more. Just a touch. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good. Basically perfect. Okay. We're rolling. Alrighty. Whew. Wayward Swordtooth. Well, is it better than Topiary Stomper? When that enters the battlefield, we search our library for a basic land. We put it onto the battlefield tapped. No, not tonight. But well, this is going to be very, very interesting tonight. Still lots of dinosaurs, some new, some I'm still not using at all. It feels a little bit weird, I must say, not using a few of the mainstays that I have for a long time. Yeah, no Dino Kid. And no coffee either, just water, my goodness. Oh, I might be yawning a little bit more, but I'll probably wake myself up from the fantastic potential. The list changed a little bit from when I scheduled the stream. Polyraptor, I had an epiphany. Oh, if I'm paying, water is good for the health, 100%. Well, you can see an extra Polyraptor in the reflection of the water here, and more Polyraptors is very good. But with Marauding Raptor, I think a lot of us know Polyraptor. Whenever it's dealt damage, we make a token that's a copy, and then Marauding Raptor would deal 2 damage and make another token. It's an infinite loop unless you have a way to kill Marauding Raptor. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're waiting for that piece. 1 mana, 2 mana. It's got to be instant speed to interrupt that infinite loop. But I'm not using Marauding Raptor, so I just thought to myself, oh, okay. If I'm paying 8 mana for Galta Stampede Tyrant pretty darn easily, in a lot of cases, maybe I should just have Polyraptor in here. 3 copies, 2 copies. I don't know if I want any copies because I'm already doing good enough stuff, but if I can make 8 mana for this, I might as well make 8 mana for this. Play it, and well, that's going to be some ruthless aggression. We don't start any sort of infinite chain or combo or anything like that, but it's worth a try. I just kind of forgot about it because for years, since Marauding Raptor was released, I didn't really use Polyraptor. Didn't make a whole lot of sense, and I also didn't have access to, some of these things. Sunken Citadel didn't exist, of course. Castle Garenbrig did exist as well, but yes. Marauding Raptorless, Polyraptor, dinosaurs. Again, I don't know if it's really needed. I can probably do something a little bit better that would maybe support the overall game plan, but I had to do it at least one night. It's a pretty good creature. If the opponent blocks it, we get another. If they have enough to kill it, well, that's okay, because we would take out their creature, but we would still get another copy. Whew. Oh, yes, new ramp options and Paleontologist hulking 100%. And hopefully Wayward Swordtooth shines. I mean, having lots of permanents with Polyraptor, that would be pretty easy to get to 10. But that's also another point. I think it really should be easier to get to 10 overall permanents, attacking and blocking with Wayward, versus the 7 lands needed for Topiary Stomper. You could have Pugnacious Hammerskull instead of Wayward Swordtooth, almost somewhat strictly better, but not quite. Pugnacious is, well, bigger. You can attack and block right away, which is lovely. You don't have to put a stun counter on it because you should pretty much always have another Dinosaur out. But this, playing an extra land, I have a lot of extra lands actually tonight. We increased it to 25. I just want to up that a little bit to, continually hit the land drops and play the big stuff. And Wayward Swordtooth playing an extra land each turn. If that extra land is a land that enters tapped, that's going to be absolutely beautiful. Turn 3, boom, play this. The 4th land, the extra land that I play might be a Sunken Citadel, and that would be absolutely lovely. I don't have anything really that I would have used 1 mana on anyways, so if the extra land is this, and Bonders Enclave as well. Playing extra lands, paying a little bit, drawing a card. If we control a creature with power 4 or greater, that's basically guaranteed. But just playing extra, having a bunch of mana, easily enough to do that ability. Sunken Citadel, again, the mana, the 2 mana used for lands with activated abilities. I just wanted more card draw. I might up this to 4 copies as well. Have my card draw be attached to a land. I draw more. I have more lands. I'm able to power out that big stuff. And again, if the colorless mana is used on Castle Garenbrig's ability, the 2 there, we turn that colorless mana into green, which is pretty cool. Fight spells. No fight spells. Okay, I'll get a little bit caught up. Yes, commune with dinosaurs. Increase that consistency. Yes, 100 subs. No, 1,000 subs. 1,100. We're getting close. Getting there. That's pretty cool. Hey, congratulations to everybody else passing or just recently past 1,000 subscribers. You never know how long it's gonna be, but you're in it for the long haul. I'm certainly in it for the long haul, even if it takes a couple nights, to sleep in, whatnot. Make it a priority. Do it as much as possible. It's never enough for me, and one day I want it to be enough. I want to do it enough that it is enough. But at the moment, I'm not doing it as much as I want. That's okay. We'll get there. I'll just do what I can, when I can, whenever I can, and we're going to be, again, dropping lots of damage. My goodness. But commune. Increase that consistency. That is very interesting stuff. We'll get into the nitty-gritty of commune. I might actually record a video separately about how it can all interact. I'll talk about it as we get into the matches here, but I want to get into the matches. Yeah. Hey, you have 6. 6, that's a start. You start out with nothing, so 6 is perfectly good. Took me quite a while. As long as you love to do it, you want to do it, you're putting out a piece of content, different things that people enjoy, and then as you build up and refine your skills, it's nice to look back after a bit and say, hey, that's where I started. It might not have been as good as where I am now, but it was your best at that very moment. It's something you can look back on, whatever level it's at. Absolutely. And Kaheera, yes. Yeah, that's going to be good. That's lots of good stuff tonight. So much. We're guaranteed to always have something we can do for 3 mana. It's not the best thing, paying 3 just to get Kaheera into our hand, but hey, we're doing that at a minimum. Tranquil Throwback. Is it Phoenix? It is a boogeyman in the format. We got Treasure Cruise. People are really playing that, my goodness. So, Exile Graveyards. That's what you want to do. Coglin Yadaro, I might use it, might switch it out. It's kind of like a flex spot. I just wanted something big, pretty much. does some interaction a bit. So this is the fight spell that Pterosaurus you were mentioning. Well, kind of fighting. When it enters the battlefield, we can choose to do that, or we just make it big with Trample and Haste. And it's an enter the battlefield effect, so Coglan Yadara really could be a lovely thing paired with Galta, Stampede Tyrant. I could see myself taking out all the Polyraptors, switch it for 3 Coglan Yadaros. That would be pretty good. We would start off with some Artifact and Enchantment Hate, with its ability to discard and put it back into the library and draw cards to destroy an artifact or enchantment. That could be pretty good. Multiples entering the battlefield. We get multiple instances of its trigger. I believe before we would have to sacrifice one of them. If 2 copies entered, 3 copies. So that could be pretty good if we have just maybe the first 2 that would be sacrificed. They fight. And then we have to sacrifice them because of the legend rule, and we say keep the 3rd copy. And that 3rd copy we give Trample and Haste. But we're getting sidetracked. We'll get into the matches soon. Blast Zone. Going with an increased land count and just wanting to try it out again. Increase that value of Sunken Citadel. Ooh. I had a few times where Sunken Citadel was first, Blast Zone was my second land, and I'm able to put a charge counter on Blast Zone on turn 2. Sunken Citadel tapping for 2 mana. I get to split up that mana for the X cost. You have to pay XX, so if you use 1 of the 2 mana for each, boom, splits it up. You can put 1 charge counter on it. Turn 2. Might want to take out some specific non-land permanents with a mana value of 2, but again, when you have to pop it, you can more easily pay that 3, tap it, sacrifice it, use that as well with Sunken Citadel, making 2 mana. That's where it's at. Kind of go with this as the sweeper, but the sweeper is also a land. Get the big stuff out, pop it later, but if we're desperate, we pop it, you can't counter it, you can't do nothing, and that's really good. If there's some deck that has a specific mana value that we don't like, Boros Heroic, that certainly could be a very real possibility. Getting that to 2. Also Scavenger Grounds. Thumbs up, instant speed, Graveyard Hate. Pay 2, tap it, sacrifice a desert. It's going to be Scavenger Grounds itself. You can sacrifice the own Scavenger Grounds to that ability, which is very, very good. But Sunken Citadel, boom, 2 mana, Scavenger Grounds, pay 2, and there you go. Izzet Phoenix is no more. I've tried Scavenger Grounds in the past, also mostly for Phoenix quite a while ago. It's nice to dust it off. 4 copies, because I think it is going to be so common. I'm pretty sure it's going to be. So this and Tranquil Throwback, we should be safe for the graveyard, I would hope. I'm pretty sure we'll be safe for the graveyard with that stuff. Izzet Phoenix already is pretty good. I've had some good games, some good matches against them. Some of you guys have seen before with the Thing in the Ice. Oh, but it seems like people aren't using Thing in the Ice now with the new additions. Yeah, I just haven't seen it. The past few times that I've faced Phoenix. Strange. Maybe I've just gotten lucky, fortunate that they haven't played it. Okay. All right, here we go. Ooh. On the draw, that's okay. Oh my goodness, look at that. I like the looks of this. Yes, we're going to get him. Yeah, should be good. We'll start off with Sunken Citadel. Oh, Thespian Stage. This is looking like Lotus Field, probably. Something like that. Could be a little bit troublesome. It's got to be Lotus Field. Oh boy. Oh, it's not looking too good. Oh, play a Source of Blue. Do it. That's odd. Huh. Very Very odd. A head scratcher for sure. But hey, look, Wayward Swordtooth gets us a little bit ahead. If we draw another land next turn, we'll be at 6 on turn 4. That's all right by me. Cat Dad is a nice name, yeah. Cats are good. I don't have a cat myself, but maybe one day. Dogs are definitely my favorite, though, I must say. Oh, if only we had... Yeah, that darn Castle Garenbrig. Ooh, they will be copying Lotus Field now with the mana from Lotus Field, Thespian Stage. Could be all over at this point. Unfortunately, we weren't exactly on fire, and well, that tends to do the trick to Fairy, untapping both Lotus Fields. It's gonna be rough. Discontinuity 6 to end the turn. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Alright, what do I want to try to do? Not a whole lot of anything. I imagine we're going to be stopped, but hey, we're going to try and get Regis or Alpha down. Hope for the best. And hope they don't do discontinuity for 6 with the 2 Lotus Fields. That's my bet. Stopping the turn, Regis or Alpha, since the turn stops, it just goes to the grave. Okay, interesting. Perhaps they don't have discontinuity. We'll attack the Fairy. We'll see what they got going on, what they want to do. Wandering Emperor. Probably something. Test the waters a bit. That's what we're doing right now. Seeing if we can get... Okay. Some sort of information. Perhaps they don't have a whole lot. That's a head scratcher. They foretold 1 card. I imagine that could be Doomscar. 1 and 2 white, destroy all creatures, but I think it's probably Saw It Coming, which is dead. Saw It Coming, since it's foretold, costs 1 and a blue, counter target spell. Well, I've got 2 Cavern of Souls, so that's, yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. If we get Castle Garenbrig and we can land Galta next turn, we would get him, but I imagine they have something to interrupt what we want to do. Hey, there's the Doomscar. It's pretty good. Hey, at least I called it. That was good stuff. They do have 7 mana, unfortunately. Memory Deluge could be the thing they're aiming for. Maybe it's their only thing, but I don't think so, because at the moment they got 7 cards in their hands. JDX, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. All is not so well with me at the moment, because we're in a sticky spot. Oh, something bad? Eventually, I gotta do something. Maybe they're wanting me to concede because they have 2 Lotus Fields, making 7 mana. Rough. Well, they're definitely gonna stop this guy. Hey, we drew out the Wandering Emperor. Perfectly reasonable. At least we know where it's at. Man, Castle Garenbrig. Oh. Maybe they don't have a whole lot they can do. It would be pretty funny if pretty much the only thing they could do was a memory deluge, a full memory deluge. Oh boy. Oh, Liliana Dinos would never. Yes, I know JDX. We'll get to Liliana. Oh, Strict Proctor. Okay. We're just going to discontinuity. Okay. Well, we're gonna pack it in. We're not winning that one. For anybody that doesn't know the deck too much, yeah. Discontinuity stopped our turn. Basically, they paid 6 to take an extra turn because, well, we didn't get a turn there. And because that costs 6, with Shark Typhoon, they make a 6/6 Shark. Strict Proctor was taxing Galta Stampede Tyrant's ability an extra 2. So in total, we would have had to spend 10 to get everything down. And even if we did, they certainly would have probably something to stop it. Yeah. Oof. Ouch. Nuts. But Blast Zone. I kind of like Blast Zone. Crank it up. If we take out Teferi, if they can just not untap lands, if we can stop that a little bit, that could be nice. Polyraptor, well, I don't think we need Polyraptor too much. Blast Zone it is. Yeah. Yeah, that should do all right. Bonders Enclave, yeah, let's get rid of that. Bring in some Tranquil Frill back. I like it. A little bit of enchantment hate if they get the Shark Typhoon down. But if they get the Shark Typhoon down, it may just be all over at that point, unfortunately. No. I can make that work, actually. I don't have turn 1 plays other than Commune. But I don't have turn 2 plays. So, Sunken Citadel to start. Hopefully I draw land. No, we're going to try it. It seems crazy, but trust me. I've done this before, specifically because of Commune. You would never be able to do that. A hand with just Sunken Citadel. But again, with so many lands, there's a very good chance we should be at least drawing a second one. Commune to grab the third one. There you go. There you go. This could be pretty devastating. Oh, Castle Garenbrig. Okay, now we're rolling. I would hope with so many lands, maybe we draw a fourth one. We've sent 1 to the bottom. We see 2, 3. There's still quite a few in the deck. Oh, not quite. Not quite. That's all right. We'll just go with Kaheera. Next turn, we could make 6. We could, at the very least, play 2 Wayward Swordtooth. Not that it does a whole lot. Another Sunken Citadel. Oh, that would be beautiful. Nuts. Strict Proctor. I don't like that. Ooh. Don't like that either. Well, we'll play Kaheera. It's going a little bit downhill. Can't win them all. I must say, I don't like Lotus Field too much. I don't remember the last time I faced Lotus Field. It's certainly not super common, but it certainly could be a very real possibility. There's just so much you can face. If it was a tournament setting, things would be more dialed in. There'd be less difference. Certainly playing ranked on Arena, you run into a lot of things. I'll try with Wayward Swordtooth, Kaheera, powering it up. Maybe that's going to be pretty nice. Maybe Wayward won't get countered. Sadly, we pretty much... Okay, that's pretty good. See if we can take out Teferi. Wandering Emperor. Well, not too rough. At least they can't exile it. That is good. But we can't bust. Oh, the first strike. Okay. Let's stop that painful outing. I think it was going to be a futile. Certainly we could have got lucky, but it would have almost not happened. The slimmest of chances. That's rough. Damping Sphere, of course, is a classic thing. Artifact for 2. If a land taps for 2 or more mana, it makes a single colorless. That always has been lovely stuff. I've tried it a bit in Mono Green Devotion whenever I've faced that, but that just wasn't too common as well. I can't really put a finger on what's the most common thing. It's not like it's definitely one specific deck. Yeah. Would be kind of nice, but that hand is kind of nice. I like it. 4 lands and hulking. Boom. Excuse me. We'll start off with a Stomping Ground tapped. We don't have a turn 2 play, so we'll be going with Commune on turn 3. Perfectly fine. If you can wait to use Commune, it's like you get to dig a little bit deeper, which is quite nice. You don't have to worry about, oh, I don't see my turn 2 play, so I have to use Commune on turn 1 to maybe get it for turn 2. You can do this, you can draw 1 more card otherwise than you would have. Oh, blue again. Oh, Kaheera. Kaheera versus Kaheera. Okay, this could be quite amusing. Hopefully it's Castle Garenbrig or Sunken Citadel. Gotta be that Stomping Ground. Get those lands going. Big time. I like it. Back-to-back versus Azorius. Huh. Well, how about that? Yeah, we really should go with Kaheera. Okay. I have a good feeling about this. If we see Castle Garenbrig plus Hulking Raptor, that's going to be absolutely devastating. It would kill him with everything I have at the moment. They got to be at least a little worried. Hopefully they hold up for a counter spell. Oh shucks. Oh man, this sucks. Planie's Hatcher can't be countered. They have to have some sort of sweeper, but they wouldn't want to use a sweeper on Hulking Raptor. Yeah, no, can't stop it. Not today. They were looking at it. They were ready to counter it, but then they saw Cavern of Souls and phew. If they have removal, they don't like Cavern of Souls, I see. Oftentimes Azorius control uses Field of Ruin. It might be the most common deck that uses that card. Paying 2, destroying a non-basic land, not so fun. Hey, they only have 2. I'm okay with that. We're going to make some good stuff happen still. We can make 6, 7. Let me think. Just a Carnage Tyrant to draw out a sweeper. I think I like that instead. Mostly guaranteed, I would imagine, next turn. They wanted to take out what they could. Take out the Cavern of Souls so the thing that I play could be countered. They had a white and a blue, but then I play something that, again, can't be countered. That's good. Oh, shoot. Oh, darn, I didn't mean to do that. Commune, hopefully Cavern of Souls? No. I say Cavern of Souls. Sunken Citadel would be nice, but we don't have Castle Garenbrig. We want to continue the domination. The domination of counterspell protection. We got Hasty all the time, every turn. Planie's Hatcher, Dinosaur Alpha, Kaheera. Ooh, this is going to get nasty. And if at any point we draw Castle Garenbrig, boom, Galta, done. I might keep maybe Dinosaur and Galta packaged together just so I can attack with Galta the turn she lands, plus that token. Oh, 15, okay. Interesting. Dino domination. Dinomination. Yeah. Ruthless aggression. Call an ambulance. Not quite yet. They got a lot of possible things that could be going down. But hey, we'll do another Carnage Tyrant. Seems to make sense. Hopefully that has haste. Okay, they don't have removal for Planie's Hatcher. That is good. Let's see what they got going on. Maybe it's Settle the Wreckage. I want to find out. I don't think it is, but you never know. Maybe Settle the Wreckage is because... Okay, it's not Settle the Wreckage. Good. They're almost dead. If they sweep us, Regis or Alpha could finish them off. The token for 3. Ooh. Do it. Oh. Oh. I just wanted to use that after the painful outing against Azorius Lotus Field. Yeah, if it's regular Azorius control, I don't care too much. That's alright. But yeah, if Lotus Field becomes more popular, there is a lot of fantastic specific sideboard options to hurt it. I don't like Damping Sphere too much. It taxes our own spells, but if I am only playing one thing, we don't have a tax. Galta Stampede Tyrant putting everything in our hand on the battlefield. Well, that's alright. That tends to do the trick, as we've seen quite a few times. Whew, whew, okay. But it was kind of cool though. Starting out, how I started out, how Commune with Dinosaurs can mean you can be extra greedy. If you have higher lands, you're gonna hopefully see more, drawing more each turn. And then you grab one, you'll draw the third, something like that. It's not the craziest thing in the world. Try it out. Hey, might as well. Ooh, I kind of like that. Cavern of Souls. Oh, yeah, Cavern of Souls. What am I thinking? They did not like it. Field of Ruin took it out, so I like scene 2. No Sunken Citadel or anything like... Oh, well, speaking of Sunken Citadel, there we go. Start off with that. If we see Castle Garenbrig, oh, they're not going to be feeling too good. We'll be basically there. We've got... Okay, yeah. Stomping Ground, good. I'm not playing Cavern of Souls, make them pretend like I don't have it, and then they hold up the mana for a counter spell when perhaps they could have done something else. This is good. Oh, playing extra lands a turn. We have a ton out. I have a bunch in my hand. Wayward Swordtooth really is going to be shining quite a bit. Better than Topiary Stomper. It's going to hopefully get us 2 extra lands ahead, where Topiary would only be 1. The basic land that we pull. Good. Camping in the wintertime, yeah. Oh my goodness. Hopefully it doesn't go downhill. My, oh my. It's like, do you want to get out of your sleeping bag? You're nice and warm, but you have to go. Do you have to go bad enough? Can you wait until the morning? But it's just getting, yeah. Oh, it's rough. I know the drill. I've gone winter camping before. We put straw on the bottom, so the tent was laying on some straw. Worked out pretty good. Yeah, I bundled up just so my nose was sticking out, and I still got too cold. There was ice, frozen. Yeah, I love it. Winter camping, any sort of camping. I don't do it too much, but yeah, I know your pain, JDX. Absolutely rough. Hardcore, as I like to say. All right. Will we beat them? What will they do? Oh, they have to discard a card. Huh. Dang! Oh. That's all right by me. We have enough mana for Galta Stampede Tyrant. That's the thing. Okay. 2, 9. We can use 1 mana and still have enough for Galta. So we're going to go with Commune. We're going to grab something pretty fun. Oh, I like a good Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, let's do that. And hope they, well, I don't know. Maybe they're dead.
Ruthless aggression.
Pretty good. Ouch. I thought that might happen. I should have been a little bit redundant with the hasty things. Hopefully that doesn't spell our doom. We'll see. The adventurous one, okay. Yeah, you were in the military. Those days are past. You don't want to relive the those painful moments, I would think. Being in the military training and whatnot was quite painful for sure. Yeah, we still got lots of good stuff happening. Lots of mana, creatures, hasty with Palani. Hopefully we're okay. Might as well explore a wee bit here. Don't exactly need a Hulking Raptor at this point. Well, you saw how important haste is. At the very least, that's a good highlight of what just happened. Just have multiple things with haste, and then maybe they don't have removal to get the job done. Hope they don't have removal to get the job done. Okay, well, we'll do that. They know what's about to happen. Now, what is going to happen? We shall see. They know we got Galta. We can't play it, but they got to be at least a little bit scared here. I'm digging for a counter spell or something like that. But yeah, hastiness. That's the ticket. Everything you play, hopefully you get to attack with it that turn, because something bad might happen like it just did. They killed Regisaur Alpha. Regisaur Alpha was get lost, and then everything else couldn't attack. They would have been dead if everything could. And bouncing Palani's Hatcher. Ooh, that's okay. We'll get Kaheera down. That's going to be pretty good. Kind of funny that the token is boosted. Huh. That's actually quite hilarious. Hey, it is a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur egg, but it's also still part dinosaur. My, that's pretty cool. We actually get to benefit from it. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, Hulking Raptor, good stuff. Well, I can't counter it. And now we can again play Galta Stampede Tyrant. With Palani's Hatcher, everybody haste Wandering Emperor. Doesn't do a whole lot. Yeah. Restless Anchorage could be a possibility, blocking Kaheera, but hey. Oh, okay, that is good. Down to 3. They know Palani's Hatcher can make a 3/3. They know they have to find a sweeper. They have to do it now, but Palani's Hatcher, they're caught between a rock and a hard place, pretty much. Basically. They have to sweep, but also have an answer for Palani's next turn combined. And that might be too much of a hoop to jump through. Can't exactly let us make the 2 extra mana with Hulking Raptor to play Galta, perhaps. Huh.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Hopefully. Oh, Sunken Citadel. Well, that's not doing much. We don't have a Castle Garenbrig. We don't have a land with an activated ability that costs mana, so hey, Fine by me. Ooh. Carnage Tyrant, I like it. I like it a lot. They got something up their sleeve? Well, they must. Let's see what they do. Maybe they have 2 pieces of removal. Who knows what? Okay. I see how it is. Interesting. That's pretty good. Getting by the skin of their teeth. 1. Oh boy. Hopefully no sweeper. Sweeper. Oh. Nuts. We'll get there. They shuffled our library, hopefully drawing something with haste. Maybe I should jam even more haste than normal to make sure I can keep up that pressure in sticky situations like this. That would do it. Hey, all right, let's go. Get him. Is that it? Much for the worldly light. Oh darn. The Shark Typhoon. Shoot. Well, we'll stop the flying thing. Oh my goodness. That's pretty cool though. Well, we're in a top deck war. We have some of the best top decks around. Tranix Rex, Carnage Tyrant, you name it. And I still haven't seen a Tranix Rex yet. We should be due for a T-Rex at any point. Got enough mana, exactly enough mana to play it. That would get him big time. Hopefully we're okay. Tranix Rex, you can do it. Oh, that's not Tranix Rex. Then we'll still attack with Regis or Alpha. We'll see what happens. Get lost. Okay, that tends to do the trick. Pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen a T-Rex yet. A third of the way through the library. Regal Carousel. Okay. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. If we don't draw it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're not winning that one. We just, well, almost got there. Sometimes you don't. We're going to bash them. Hey, it's a valuable lesson. If you can grab another thing to give you haste and the opponent has removal, grab the hasty thing. Make sure, well, make extra sure at least. Play it extra safe that you're attacking with everybody and you beat them up. And we should be in a pretty good position here, I think. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Seems good to me. 5 lands, some of them Castle Garenbrig. Very, very nice in the face of their Field of Ruin. I can get behind that. We're looking at 6 currently. Got the lovely Cavern of Souls. Maybe if I get another one, I'll name it Cat or something like that. Yeah. Oh, a Wayward Swordtooth. That's what it's going to be. Play some extra lands. That's what we want to be doing. Not too much for my liking. I don't mind facing them. If I could face regular Azorius control all the time, I certainly would be doing that. Beautiful. Love it. This could spell their doom. Almost. draw another land next turn, play 2, be at 7 mana. Whew. With the Rockfall Vale, we're going to be at 6. Another land. We're getting close. Very, very close. Polyraptor. I thought I cut... Oh, 2 Polyraptors. I could have sworn I cut that. Huh. Well, that's alright. We at least get to play this. And Palani's Hatcher also. That is another good point. Making 3-in-1 permanents. Pretty good for Wayward Swordtooth. There we go. The opponent actually helped us, making 2 map tokens. We got exactly to 10. That's actually kind of funny. Really good stuff. Okay, well, at least it is Kaheera. We'll take it. Don't need Regis or Alpha. We need lands. Land, you can do it. Oh, Carnage Tyrant? Nah. Would they have Wandering Emperor? Maybe. Maybe. But we'd only be drawing a land. It's not like we'll ever really be playing extra a turn. I could see a Wandering Emperor. Okay, a shark to take out a dinosaur egg. That's cruel and unusual punishment. Not too worried about Teferi. Sunken Citadel, we'd be in a pretty good position. At some point, eventually. Kaheera, though, I like it. Hopefully, it doesn't get countered. Well, we're going to try at the very least. Okay, good. That I definitely like. We can make 7 at the moment. Any other lands, boom. We get in range of Galta. Of course, Polyraptor's not doing a whole lot in this particular matchup, but hey, we got things, well, a little bit more powerful. Get lost, that is a good thing. Try to take out Teferi. Certainly that shark is 100% going to block. I'll make Wayward Swordtooth a little bit bigger. Potentially, I think if they have single target interaction, Galta definitely would be what they get rid of. We certainly don't need Polyraptor in this matchup, but hey, it could be extra lands, it could be some dinosaur that's a little bit cheaper. Again, like I mentioned, we have so much big stuff, probably don't need it, but I want to try it out at least tonight. Highlight it, highlight the possibility. Whether or not that's such a great thing is another question. That's good. That's what I want to be doing. Smack them. Really should up the T-Rexes to 4 copies, I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's 4 copies, but if it's 3, take out 1 Polyraptor, all 4 Tranix Rex. Good stuff. The question is, what do they want to do? Teferi to bounce it? I felt they had so much in their hand anyways. I wanted to take them down to 1. Close, within range of almost being killed. At the very least, they're caught between a rock and a hard place. I think they want a -3. Field of Ruin, shuffle the library, so Tranix Rex disappears. It's put. Third in our library from the top, but Field of Ruin to pop to take out Cavern of Souls. Shuffling it. Now, that's probably what it's going to be. It would be funny if they reshuffled and it became right on the top. Huh. That's pretty good, I think. Hopefully. Wait, don't use Cavern of Souls there. There, we got our 6. We got Galta Stampede Tyrant. Not that this is going to do much, but hey, worth a try. It's pretty hilarious. We're going to get swept. I'm pretty certain we're going to get swept next turn, but that's what we got to do. No sweeper. Oh boy. Gotta be a sweeper. If they had a sweeper, they'd use it right now. You would think. Huh. That's pretty straightforward. Oh, they don't have a sweeper. Folks, they don't have a sweeper in their hand. Good. Oh, this is shaping up. Oh boy. Oh.
You have no power here.
Yes, they don't. Oh, and the Sunken Citadel to boot. And look, we got creatures to draw stuff. There we go. Bonders Enclave. Let's see what we get. Ooh. Tyrannix Rex. We got Tyrannix Rex. Okay. Get her done. Have some fun. Anything that blocks for them to save themselves, we get extra copies. T-Rex is going to kill them next turn. We know they don't have a sweeper because all they did was bounce Galta. Yikes for this opponent. Whew. What you gonna do? Give me more. I like it. So maybe Polyraptor really is helping out a bit. Pretty good. Couple things have to block at least. Good, we take out the Regal Carousel. That is certainly the big thing. Very important. We lose one Polyraptor, but we get 2 because 2 were dealt damage. Ooh, ooh. Ah. What do? Do you sweep? If you sweep, you still die. And I've been meaning, maybe after I'm done tonight, I'll add some more clips. I just haven't quite got around to it, even though you guys have provided some fantastic suggestions so far. Yeah, they got to be scratching their head. How can they get out of this sticky situation? 100%, Sir Maximilian. New Galta packs a punch. And that art as well. Lovely, beautiful. Hopefully it goes down in price maybe a little bit more. Certainly I'm going to be looking to get a playset of it at some point. 100%. Might as well. A lot of people thought it would be pretty crazy, and I didn't try it out right away just because, maybe I wouldn't need it. But then when it clicked, I can make so much mana, I'm just going to do this, and we'll get the job done. What could they have, though? Oh, we got him. We got him. Play the lemons. It's been a long time since I played the lemons, but the opponent's feelings are soured. Taking them down, getting revenge. Not against the same Azorius, control deck, but whew, did you think you would see Polyraptors beating up on this? You never know what you're going to get.
You won! You did it!
I have done it. But another Azorius control of some sort of flavor coming up, that would be a little bit wacky. We know we can do it. Maybe not so much against Lotus Field. Now we'll see. Probably just going to be one of those hard matchups, but I would imagine Lotus Field probably is more common if you go into a tournament setting, something like that. Probably a little bit bigger of a chance. Oh, Galta is a queen for the okay. Speaking of the queen, the new queen, I don't really like it. If one of the Stomping Grounds was Castle Garenbrig, plus the Sunken Citadel, could certainly be good, but if we get a Wayward Swordtooth, it probably wouldn't be doing much. Better. I think that's better. 2 Sunken Citadels. If we can grab that Castle Garenbrig off of the green mana from the first one that we play, yeah, that is going to be fired up. Make the 4 oh yeah. Oh, nuts. Duress has to get rid of Commune. That is cruel. Unfortunate. Oftentimes it is just creatures and lands, so Duress basically just reveals our hand. But they saw a lot of pain. They see what could potentially happen. Hopefully. At the very least, we're getting Kaheera. Hulking Raptor at some point. That would be good. A couple more lands in the mixture. Alright. Hopefully they don't have removal for Kaheera. I was using Kiora, Behemoth Beckner at one point there. Yeah, that's going down. Stomp from Bone Crusher, the -2/-2 from the Blood Tithe Harvester. Pretty sure. Ooh, painful looking hand right there. Painful if we can get the stuff down, but I don't think that's going to be happening this game, at least. Next one, I think we'll get him. We'll get him good. Oh, absolutely. Hopefully we see some new forms of the Elder Dinosaurs. I'm crossing my fingers. It's probably going to be quite a while until we get a large batch of dinosaurs. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe in some supplementary set, something like that. I'll keep Kaheera just because it could be nice powering up Hulking Raptor, making it 4 toughness. We'll take 1 painful hit. Got a bunch of goblin tokens, lots of treasures. Ooh, at least, well, we got Commune with Dinosaurs. That's not nothing. Bonders Enclave? Yeah, we could make that work a little bit. Kaheera's probably going down. Gotta be. I bet. Oh, a braid. We're not coming back from that one. Ouch. Absolutely cultivate, migration path, anything that grabs, multiple lands. But because it is Wayward Swordtooth, cultivate would be better than migration paths. Cultivate for 2 and a green. We search our library for 2 basics. 1 goes onto the battlefield, 1 into our hand. With Wayward, even if we've played a land that turn, play another one. I really could see that. Something I'm going to have to consider. Trim Polyraptor, again, we've got so much big, powerful stuff. Cultivate instead of this probably could be more beneficial. And I do like lots of forests. It's very good to have more to help Castle Garenbrig enter untapped, because otherwise it is just Stomping Ground at the moment. That is the forest type, partially. Bunch more of these. It's very nice if you've played a bunch of lands and you draw Castle Garenbrig, or you grab it off of Commune and you really want it to enter untapped, but you have Rockfall Vale, Cavern of Souls, Sunken Citadel, Bonders Enclave, something like that, and it still enters untapped because you don't have a forest. So yeah, cultivate. Ooh, that would do it. But what do I want to do against them? Polyraptor, trim that, bringing the Tranquil Frill back. Big time. Absolutely. Get rid of 1 T-Rex. Go back to take out Fable and exile the graveyard. Get Croxa, Titan of Death's Hunger, out of there. If it is in the graveyard, so we don't have to worry about them getting it back. But we wouldn't be doing a whole lot with this hand. We wouldn't be getting back the opponent for the previous game. This one really could be the thing. Start off with Stomping Ground. We don't have a turn 2 play again. Hopefully there's no duress, and we get to use both Commune with Dinosaurs. Good. Oh, Castle Garenbrig to boot. Okay, folks, we're rolling in. Yeah, good stuff. Bonders Enclave, let's do it. Let's get that card draw online. Pack a Punch, Sunken Citadel. No Sunken Citadel, but hey, I'll grab another forest. Yeah, oh boy, this is gonna do it. No Sunken Citadel. Huh. Should be coming up at some point here. Wayward Swordtooth is going away, that's for sure. Darn. Yeah, at least they're not doing anything too crazy. At the very least, I get Kaheera. Next turn, Hulking Raptor. We're looking at 6, 7. Will be pretty good. Tranquil Frill back. Now that would be quite nice indeed. Planie's Hatcher next turn, or a Regis or Alpha, either of those. Lovely. The removal on Hulking Raptor is going to be a little bit difficult. Not so much if it is Fatal Push. The Goblin attacking, they sacrifice it for a black, they have 2 extra. But hopefully Hulking sticks around for a turn. Hey, if they have to mostly tap out to take it out, that's also not the worst thing in the world. We know we got good things coming up next turn. Hasty damage. Ooh. Eventually hasty damage. I like Planie's Hatcher. Get a bunch of bodies. Hulking Raptor would have been nice, but let's do this instead. Good. I don't think they have a Fatal Push. They would have used it to maybe take out that token. Bitter Triumph must be the best thing that they have. Archfiend of the Dross. That is pretty good. Hopefully we see a Tranquil Frill back, so we don't have to worry about them copying it. No Tranquil Frill back and no Sunken Citadel. Painful. But would Kaheera also be quite painful? Maybe. Well, it's like Regis or Alpha. Let's just have maximum aggression. That seems pretty good. They're already at 10. I like it. We lose 2 life. Let's get them. Ruthless aggression. That's okay. We're still doing good things. Oh, yeah. Exactly. With the Archfiend. I was figuring Reflection had to block. We had to be as aggressive as possible. Just because it would have gotten out of hand with Archfiend of the Dross, which is a very lovely recent addition for the deck. Ooh. Don't have a lot of flying hate, that's for sure. Specifically for flying creatures. Patrick Zhang. Huh. Ooh, oh, that's not a pretty sight at all. Ooh, that got worse. My. Rough stuff. The only land is a colorless source. Okay, that got way better. Let's just send both of the biggest things to the bottom. If they have a Thought Seize, could be a very real possibility. We discard nothing. Oh, and they might, which would be quite funny. At the moment, we're looking at 7 mana with that Sunken Citadel. Pretty good. Maybe they go Thought Seize. Rakdos Snow. Very, very interesting stuff. With the snow covered in the swamp and mountain, huh? What do they have that cares about snow permanence? That's the question. Ooh, 2 Blood Tithe Harvesters. That's very good for the early aggression. Hard to certainly come back from that. Well, we'll get Kaheera, get that going. Make 6 mana next turn. Castle Garenbrig. Beautiful. Maybe play a Wayward Swordtooth plus Kaheera the Orphanguard, or just Kaheera. Okay. Hopefully a Kaheera survives, maybe just to trade with a Blood Tithe Harvester, but I don't think that's going to be the case. They'll just remove her. We won't quite get to Galta, unfortunately. Eventually. Once they let it happen. Frostbite, maybe. Maybe they're flooded. That would be alright too. Yeah, Fatal Push, that's good. Get something big. Really makes me wish I had kept that Carnage Tyrant. I mean, they certainly could have had the Thought Seize. We're just fortunate they didn't. I would have lost the Carnage Tyrant anyways. Ooh. Yeah, that does it. Big, costly things. Hey, at the very least, this is a night to highlight why Polyraptor might not be right. If you don't have something that really abuses the potential, damaging it, making lots of copies, yeah, we got enough expensive stuff. Something a little bit cheaper. Okay, but Rakdos, Tranquil Throwback, coming back. Back in. Okay, pretty simple. Straightforward. Ooh. It's okay-ish. I mean, I do like to see Tranquil Frill back. I would like to see 3 lands, though. Very good chance we would see the 3rd land by turn 3. 2 chances. Something better, and that is definitely better. I'm going to keep this copy of Ghalta just because I trimmed 1 to make space for the 4 Tranquil Frill backs. We'll send Tranix Rex to the bottom. At the moment, we're looking at 6 here with all those lands for Carnage Tyrant, so I think that's going to pack the punch we're looking for. Duress, do it. Eventually. Putting me to sleep, my goodness, I really should have made a cup of coffee. Okay, that's pretty good. More lands. Beautiful. We're looking at 7 mana. One of these days here. Oh, just that. I'm liking our chances. Absolutely. Get that Kaheera. At some point, whenever we play Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, we will be seeing 8 mana. We've got enough. Carnage Tyrant next turn. Turn after that, well, we'll see how it goes. A Wayward Swordtooth would be pretty nice. I might do that next turn. If we see it. Wayward plus Kaheera playing some extra lands. Well, that would pack a punch. But Carnage Tyrant packs a punch. Now, hopefully they don't have Sheoldred's Edict or Liliana of the Vale. That's a very real possibility. A common possibility. Making us sacrifice it. At the very least, it's the hardest to deal with thing. That's what you want. Okay. Digging for that thing that makes us sacrifice it. Yeah, you can't target it. No. No siree. Get him. No attacking either. Oh, a beautiful sight. Scares them all away. And Palani's Hatcher to boot. Oh boy. Actually, let me think. I'm trying to think if I can go Bonders Enclave and Kaheera, but I can't. So just Kaheera it is. There we go. 7. Yeah, they have enough to deal with it. I won't bother attacking. I want to save Carnage Tyrant. I imagine all their creatures would have blocked Carnage, but I didn't feel like losing it. I want to make him sweat a little bit before we hopefully get him next turn. Oh, Noxious Grasp. Not too bad. Not okay. This is good. This is good. There's a very real chance we draw some creature next turn. Some big dinosaur. Hey, Hulking Raptor. There you go. And there you go. I would have been surprised if we didn't draw a creature. My goodness. Get him. Ruthless aggression. That does it. At least I've done it once tonight. Putting a bunch of stuff out a couple of times. It's pretty much all but certain with that many copies of Ghalta, but hey, you get there. Eventually you get there. Have a couple bodies early to stop a little bit of aggression by yourself. Just enough time to get her down. Whew. Yeah, don't need to do any funny stuff with Polyraptor, but still, I want to explore that. Keeping the big mana in mind, big mana for creatures, that is. Maybe it's not a dinosaur that we add in, although that thing wouldn't get haste with Plenty's Hatcher or Regis or Alpha, but there are some very lovely possibilities. Xenagos especially. That would probably be the thing I'm eyeing up. A couple copies, you guys may have seen it before. Doubling Galta Stampede Tyrant, just giving haste to something else. Xenagos could be the thing to have more haste potential on creatures overall. And it is a creature while it's in her hand, so Galta Stampede Tyrant would put it out on the battlefield. Do I like this? I like it. We got 3 lands to start. We know we'll get to Wayward, but we'll also get more lands. Or we'll see Commune with Dinosaurs to get more lands for Wayward. And one of the lands we see is Castle Garenbrig to make that extra mana. I'm alright with that. Oh boy, here we go. We're at least playing an extra one next turn. Keep drawing a few lands, one of them hopefully being Sunken Citadel. Sunken Citadel next turn actually would be beautiful. We could make 6 green next turn for Carnage Tyrant. That'd be lovely. Hopefully. Yeah, Sunken Citadel or another land. I hate Noxious Grasp. That's alright. I don't have any other lands in hand. We got that little benefit from Wayward anyways. That's okay. We're at 16. We're still pretty healthy. We'll get them. Hulking Raptor might get him. Okay. 6, 7. All right. Okay, don't kill it. Don't kill it. If they don't kill it and we draw another land, we'll get them. Oh, this is tense. I love it. Okay, land. You can do it. If we draw a land, we win. How good is that? Any other variation, that wouldn't be the case. But we know. You see. Land and win. Oh, yeah, I'm not blocking. Land and win. Here goes nothing. Oh, we did it. Folks. We did it. Good game. There you go. What thing could I play that would win on the spot other than that? Whoo, baby. Yes, please. Get him. Dead. Fired up.
I am inevitable.
Yeah. Hopefully I didn't say that too loud. I, again, increased the gain on the microphone just because I wanted to increase my overall voice a little bit there, and I got to keep that in mind. Wow. Ooh. I could pay 8 mana, or I could have 8 mana and I could play just a Tranix Rex. That's not going to be winning me anything. Just a Carnage Tyrant. I could make 8 mana. I could play 2 Hulking Raptors. That does nothing. Just makes me a bit more mana. Ooh. Man, good stuff. All right. There you go. If you're not fast enough, you die. Wow. Okay. I think I'll leave it there for tonight. Nice to have a nightcap. Capping it off with exactly what I love to do. Multiple times, often enough. Sometimes it's painful. The most painful part was not grabbing that other hasty Dinosaur against Azorius there. Yeah. Polyraptor, don't really need it. Yes, bye everyone. Thanks for watching everyone. Right now, later on, whenever it is, take a big bite out of that like button, as I took a big bite out of quite a few opponents tonight. Glad I got there. Fell asleep a little bit, but hey, I'll just keep doing this. It's the thing I want to do more than anything, so I appreciate you watching whenever it is. Have a good rest of your time zone, whether you're listening on your drive to work, at home, listening at work. Hopefully it is good, at least a little bit better. All right, peace.